This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today was the job of an inspector is to discover faults or flaws in a home.
Right.
But also perhaps to present it in a way that's understandable to a buyer.
That's absolutely right. You're talking about one of the most important aspects of a home inspection, and something sometimes, frankly, that gets overlooked. And that is how to present the material so that your client doesn't feel like they are making an unwise decision.
Right.
To me, information is power. So the more information that they've got, the better informed that they can be, the better off that you can represent them. And your information is invaluable as well, to be able to provide that security for them so that they know they're making a good, sound business decision.
Things that sound really scary, like a roof tile, cracked roof tile, sounds, to some people who are unaware, sounds extremely expensive and intimidating, but it's actually not that big a deal to fix, and quite honestly, very common.
Right. That's exactly right. Especially something like that, like a roof tile. You mentioned a roof tile. Roof tiles are expected to break.
Yeah.
Things are expected to break down over time, and they deteriorate commonly, typically, especially things that are exposed to the incredible sunlight, heat, the incredible heat we have here these days.
Let's talk a little bit about sellers, too, though, because, the inspection affects both parties, obviously. Mm-hmm. When sellers are getting their home ready for an inspection, is there certain things they should consider?
A seller should make considerations, and also it's important to me that the seller's agent or listing agent be involved in the process. And of course, the listing agent wants to retain the best interests of their client, just like the buyer's agent on the other side wants to retain the best interests of their client.
Of course.
So the seller can do certain things to guide their client. Some sellers are not going to be able to vacate the premises necessarily. I don't think anybody ever says, "Hey, we tell our clients to vacate or not be around." But some do. Some will say, it's probably better for the whole transaction, or you just want the whole thing to go smoothly, efficiently, effortlessly. Certainly, just clean the house up a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to have it professionally cleaned or something like that. But straighten it up. Pick up the laundry off of the floor.
Yeah.
Take the dirty dishes out of the sink, or put them in the dishwasher and run the dishwasher, or
it's really like another showing, and because the buyer's usually there with you, we highly encourage our buyers to attend these inspections, and the buyer's there.
That's right.
You want them to still see the house in a very positive light, and any kind of clutter or debris or dirt or mess is going to diminish their opinion of the property.
It could, perhaps. There are always buyers that have that deeper insight, that have made purchases before. Or perhaps they're purchasing it as an investor and they know exactly what they're looking at, and they're able to see beyond the clutter. They're
Indeed.
able to see beyond the mess. One of the main things that we see when we go in and you visit an occupied house is it's lived in.
Yeah.
People live there, and that's still their home. So
shocking though that may be.
You can't,
right.
You can't tell. Hey, move all your stuff into one of those pods in your driveway or something like that. But at least perhaps think about removing the cleaning supplies from the cabinet underneath the sink, so the home inspector can get to the sinks, can get to the plumbing, can get to the electrical panel, can get to certain things that they would need to be able to put in the report. Otherwise, it just goes in the report that, hey, this was inaccessible and we couldn't see it, and you can't get to it, and it's not provided with a full review, and now we got to come back later on.
And there's no measure of comfort for the buyer knowing that you couldn't look at that part of the house.
That's exactly right.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN.